Warning, this video is intended for audience who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Alright, this episode got me at the beginning. I was really confused why the fuck there was like a 90s, 70s style Japanese music playing at the beginning, and then then it turns out, oh no, they're going to do karaoke. It turns out I was like really confused. I was like, man, as soon as that soundtrack, that music played, I was like, man, this feels really 70s, 80s or something right now. All of a sudden, I don't understand what is going on with it. I'm very confused. I don't like this. I don't know what's going on. But then it turns out, oh no, never mind. They're just she's just on a three-way date. Right? Just to find out people who I guess have knowledge with her sister's disappearance from like 8 years ago. So I was like, right. So I think she's like 20 or something in the show. That means these guys were a bit 12, right? 12, 13. If I were to assume that these guys, two guys, are the same age as her, right? So I don't know what these guys would know about her sister's disappearance. Also, one of these guys is just straight up an incel. No man, this guy is really desperate to talk to her. Go, holy shit, this guy is really bad. I would there's probably a reason why no one has gone on a date with him, right? This guy gives off major incel vibe energy. He also looks like a major incel vibe. He also looks like a major incel too, by the way, which is the best part. All right. Hey, it is #1 Sentai Gozyuger. It is episode 5. Recover your soul. Don't let your troubles get in the way. It is now Ichikawa. Yeah, it's not Ichika. It's Ichikawa. All right. Look, she has the wa at the end of it, so that's how you know. Also, by the way, there's a fucking Kumamon bear. This is a Japanese mascot character, right? For Kumamoto Prefecture, so I guess they're in Kumamoto Prefecture, right? If this here would be really weird if he was in like another prefecture and he's just fucking chilling here. So I don't know. I just think it's just real funny. I was just like this Kumamoto bear that shows up. Kumamoto Mon, where the fuck bear shows up. I just think it's really random. He's just there at the beginning. That's pretty much it. You know. Right, but yeah, these two idiots don't know where her sister is. So her plan is ruined. She's like, all right, well, this does not help me. I'm just gonna leave now. Bye. Right. So yes. So man. So I don't know. It's crazy how the prime minister character is still in this show. I mean he's from. By the way, this the preview shows that he might almost be done. But I feel like this prime minister character has been in this show for this long as it is. It's fucking crazy. It's like if he wasn't like a one-off character, right? No, but he's still actually here in the show. Is really. It's really amazing, I don't know how does Don Momotaros does it, even when it's not his show, he's still here, Yeah, so Tosuki Inoue, where the fuck the prime minister gives her the real soldier ring, and then she goes visit the team. She learns about Goju Eagle, which I believe that, as far as I'm aware, she does not know that Takahara is an old man pretending to be a 17-year-old schoolboy. She should watch out from this creepy old Japanese man, right? Right? Yeah. So this week's enemy is like this mollusk shell monster thing, and his gimmick is meddling, right? And that's it. And then that's pretty much it. He's like meddling, and then this guy has a very loose definition of meddling. He's like, oh yeah, if a person appreciate your meddling, it's not meddling, it's kindness. I was like, I feel like this guy's taking a lot of liability on what is meddling. I think he's just screwing it for its own definition. Takahara comes in with a fucking cassette player, and boy, this is a good show of a generational gap, right? Each time like, what the fuck is this cassette player? Oh my god, does this thing transform into like a little robot bird thing, right? And then what's that? She has not picked up on the fact that Takahara is an old man, right? And Takahara's like, oh boy, man, cassette, but this the latest hip technology, it's always what all the kids use nowadays on their Sony Walkman and everything, right? But yeah, she steals their rings, and she's like, all right, well, good luck fighting this thing, right? Yeah. But also apparently also where Ichigo just has like a bunch of like little notes written up at any given point, which I think is cute. I think it's great. That's like a good like older sister thing, right? So that I appreciate that. She tricks Tono like, all right, bye, bye, and then she runs off again. Tono can't touch with her, obviously, right? And then he gets trapped in like steel wall, and about Ichigo still at this point cannot transform, right? I guess she has not made a pact with the Tenga sword yet, so I don't know what her so I don't know what her deal is. I don't know how she got this thing. Like, so she got the sword and the ring, but she just never accepted terms and conditions. It's like how everyone has Winraw, right? But no one has ever actually bought Winraw, right? So this is why gives her enough conviction to finally make a promise with the Tenga sword, right? To be like, hey, I'll sell you my soul. I'll sell you my soul. Right? Right, Tenga God, right? To find my sister or whatever the fuck. Also her promise is also very generic, right? Right? It's just like, I'm just gonna protect everyone. I was like, all right, sure, well, why not? Like, but one of the guy just wishes to be a 16-year-old schoolboy, right? And I feel like you could have got a way better deal if you pledged allegiance to the Tenga sword, But look, it's your wish. I'm not gonna judge you. Right? I'm not gonna question your validity of that wish. But if you want to use your wish, right, to just say some generic bullshit, sure, go ahead. That's all you, right? But yeah, she fights the Tenga, and also she also has the ability to like mind read, but she uses it as like premonition most of the time, which I think is right. We're just like, okay, look, these are two different things you're doing right now, right? I guess the enemy can be thinking about what his attack pattern. It's gonna be sure, but I feel like she's really just using it as a premonition. I don't know why they just made her ability premonition instead, right, to make it easier for her to tell what people are doing, right? But yeah, this week is Takahara's time to transform into the big Tenga, which is so it took me a while to figure out what the fuck this thing was, right? What his weapon? So is it arrow that's on? Is he carrying an arrow, or is it a? It looks like his arrow gun is attached to his knee pad, which I think is a major, which looks really fucking stupid, right? But I guess that's what it is. I thought he had an arrow gun this entire time, but no, he just has an arrow that connects to his that connects to his kneecaps, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, the day is saved. Once again, I wonder how long they're gonna go. I wonder how long they're gonna go in this bit, right? Right, of her trying to save her sister. Yeah, I guess that's just gonna be her character drama throughout this entire show. Like, so I'm really interested to see where this goes. How much this pays off, right? So, yeah. So she's looking for some guy with gray eyes, and that's it. That's all I got, And so what exciting adventure is gonna happen now because of this, right? But yeah, that's this week's episode. Hey, look, they finally made Ichikawa gave her a. They finally gave her a character, or they finally gave her some character moments, so that's good for her, right? I'm trying to, right? What's that? I don't know how the Prime Minister character is still in this show, right? He's up to something, right? But it looks like that there's like, oh boy, there's some interpersonal drama that's gonna happen, between Ichikawa and Byakuya, Bakuya, where the fuck his Gozu Wolf's name is. But all right, this was a fine episode. All right, I like Ichikawa as a character. Besides her stupid dumbass wish, right? Anything about her character is really solid. Well, we learn pretty much everything we need to know about. She has like that older sister energy, but ignoring the fact that she is in fact an older. Ignoring that fact, right? She has the older sister energy, right? Right, but yeah, her character I like her character more than I like Takahara. Right? Him of sending a note to his friend, yeah, hey, I'm alive. Don't look for me for the next year. Right? Don't look for me for another 45 episodes. Right? I'm good. Right? All right. All right, yeah, that's it for this week's episode. Okay, thanks, bye.